let's continue the action. We're not going to keep you guys waiting. We're going to hop now into game number 3. It's going to be Strongholds on Streets, kicking things off with Tusk.
Ooh. Tusk, he's going to fall early on as Trippy was able to collect these rockets, and now he has the chance of immediately applying pressure towards A. Gilkey's in PD. Oh, Trippy spotted them. Oh, this is not good. Oh, Gilkey goes down, his body flying throughout the sky. Still one more player to deal with at PD. But this is early trip cap pressure from Optic Gaming, and G2 is going to have to respond quickly if they don't want this game to get out of hand.
Yeah, a trip cap within the first 45 seconds of the Strongholds game is not what you want to see if you are on G2. Trippy, do not get this kill. Okay, thank you, Sab. I was about to have a heart attack. Trippy absolutely going off so far. APG as well, cleaning up that kill.
Trippy going to take a shortcut as he wants to make sure he has no overextender that can deal with him. Trippy able to find the first on Tusk. And now, I mean, Optic are just playing so dominant, and Trippy has not slowed down. He might be on Championship Sunday mindset already, and it's Wednesday before the event.
Yeah, this team is looking absolutely filthy. I mean, this G2 roster is not, they are no slouch by any means. They've been playing great so far to start this LAN. They're a top 6, potentially top 4 team. And to see Optic rolling them in this way really speaks to the level of play, the level of individual and teamwork talent that Optic Gaming have. When I was talking to Ryan yesterday, we were, talking about the teams to beat, and who E United was looking out for. And, I was mentioning Optic. I was like, we got to see how this team proves themselves on LAN. And Ryan said, no, like, by no means, like, Optic is the best team right now. I don't care what's happened at the LANs. They are absolutely the team to beat this event, and even Cloud9 feels that way. So, Optic Gaming, even, spreading some fear in the pro scene as well. And they're yet to even play a tournament match on LAN with this lineup.
Yeah, it's always scary when you're going to the first event with a team that's just formed, and you're like, yeah, they're favorites to win for a lot of people. Obviously, Cloud9 still that monster that looms in the darkness. They're keeping their practice away from everyone. They decided they're not going to boot camp any land, so all these guys getting the best possible practice to try to take on the 2-time Halo Infinite champions. And finally, I legitimately thought we were going to see a 250-0.
I thought we were going to see our first 250-0 on stream. Thankfully, G2 finally with their first setup here.
Gilkey gonna have to work with Sab. Oh no, Formal's hiding in the back like a gremlin. Gets 2, and the push to B is stopped. Gilkey falls. Rockets go to Optic Gaming's hands. Straight Sig lasts alive, but the pressure's put on. They only have 10 more seconds to try to stop it, and Trippy has the power weapon to work with. What a low presence play from Formal at the back of B to secure the dub for his team.
Yeah, we see Straight Stick kind of challenging that last fight all the way to death, kind of knowing the game was over, so having to make a desperate play there. Optic Gaming with a dominant game 3 win there. It's, 250 to about 13. A great showing from Optic. And like I said, this is against a G2 team that is looking very, very strong. I need to remind you guys, yesterday, G2 played 1 game in a series versus Sentinels, and it was not close. G2 absolutely took Sentinels to task in that game. And so these guys are no slouches, but Optic Gaming making it look easy with both their individual talent and their teamwork.
Really, when they needed it most, Optic clutched up and they kept the pressure forward. I love the way that they continually apply pressure on the map as well. They weren't just satisfied with the trip cap. They're getting the trip cap and then, hey, let's get a clean team wipe next and keep the pressure forward.
Well, we're going to hop into Aquarius CTF now, jumping on board. Let's start things off with Straight Stick. I want to see how they respond, how they bounce back after the last few games they've played. Straight Stick now immediately playing his way towards pink. Looking towards the camo, gets the shots down on the Trippy. Trippy is melted, taken down. Straight Stick also getting a melee out onto APG. 1-to-1 trade to start this game here for Optic and G2. Sab thrusting away top car, was able to play his life. Lucid on the chase, Lucid on the hunt. Lucid gets the call out. Gilkey's car 1 takes him down, cleans him up, grabs the commando. We've seen that weapon used so much now in a battle with Sab. The thrust comes in. Lucid with solid shot. Sab as well thrust. A good trade there for Sab. He was in a disadvantageous position, able to get out with a 1-to-1 trade. He's trying to get there fast before Trippy gets his shields back. Trippy able to get his shields back just in time, but Straight Stick with the thrust comes in, but no! Trippy with the reversal with the commando. Nasty shots there out of Trippy, and now we're hopping on board with him as he pushes towards car.
Trippy trying to find some action here. G2 could be lurking anyway. Oh, look at that. He found the heat wave. He's like looking for the power weapon. He had his spidey senses on, found the power weapon, and now he's going to be able to cause some havoc because he was able to find Tusk, and Formal's doing his own work across the map. Straysick doing his best to get the trades in, but that's going to be 3 down for G2, and you can already see the onslaught of Optic players. Trippy and Lucid working together, the duo breaking into G2's base.
If you're at home watching this gameplay, wondering how to improve on Aquarius, one thing I want you to pay attention to and notice is the use of the thrust. These coaches on both of these teams, I can confirm they have timers that are timing the thrusters that are coming up every minute. The reason being, every thruster is basically a guaranteed battle win. So if you're getting 3 thrusts per pickup, you're almost looking at 3 free, I guess you could say, BR fight wins, or 3 situations you could get out of that you normally wouldn't be able to. So the use of the thrust, you're going to see both teams on these thrusters, not letting them stay up for long as they're being timed by both coaches.
Ooh. Sam going to be able to finish off that kill, but it's not going to be enough to stop Formal for the time being. But Straysick was in the perfect spot. Straysick throwing down some shots. It's going to be Formal who tries to get into the back base. The sidekick not enough. Formal fakes 2. Oh man, Formal's looking for 3. He's playing ring around the rosy. Optic Formal. Matthew Piper sit on down. Triple kill for him. G2 in shambles as they're on the respawn, and he's not stopping anytime soon. Formal's lining them up and spitting them down. Comes to past Tusk. Formal's feeding everyone on the map. Tusk can't get away. Killing spree for the newest member of the Optic Halo roster.
As that was all happening, what happened on the other side of the map? Sab going on a run of his own with the heat wave, takes down 2, about to return the flag, but Trippy comes in with a double backwhacking both those players. Not paying attention. Trippy secures the flag. We're now tied up here at 1-1. Trippy also clearing the base out, so we're seeing massive individual plays from multiple players. First it was Formal, then Sab answers back with a big play of his own. Trippy then with another play, and the cap happens. Now we're tied 1-1. This game has been action, nothing but action, back and forth, and I love it.
Oh man, hey guys, I mean, Formal gets added on back, and he's just been incredible to watch. And G2 played an incredible beginning game. They had a great counter cap, they had presence on the map, and all it took was Formal to make the individual play and to turn this game completely around. All the momentum is now towards Optic as they're pulling another flag and trying to get it through. APG running it through that car hallway. Trippy gets the camouflage, and now when it rains, it pours. Optic Gaming scoring their second flag.
Yeah, they did score that flag. G2 was completely out of position for it. They had them spawning in the far back of the base. And you could see G2 from the get-go kind of give that one up. They knew that they were spawning too far out of the play, so they opted to go for kills. They were able to get 2, but they weren't able to completely secure the map. And because of that, Optic now back in the base. 3 go down. APG immediately pulling this flag out. He does miss the flag, though. A little bit of a blunder there on that toss. We'll see if it comes back to bite him. The play cost himself about 3 seconds there, but no. With Formal covering you, with Formal as your lead blocker, it's going to be easier to put these flag caps in. APG now at the 80-yard line. Jumps up to the bridge. No one in G2 in position, and just like that, like you said, when it rains, it pours. Optic Gaming now up 3-1 in this game.
Formal is 16-6, unstoppable at the moment, and he is one of the most confident players.
They're going to cap again. They're going to cap again.
It's literally it's an absolute when this Optic roster gets rolling. They just cannot be stopped. Oh my God, Formal's still doing it as he's trying to get back into action. Gilkey's this last player that can cause the havoc, but Gilkey in a one-on-one with Formal, and it's not going to matter. He goes down as well. This looks like to be another surefire cap for Optic Gaming.
Formal triple positive right now, 18-6, lighting up the path for this Optic Gaming roster. That's what makes them so scary, Garrett. They have any player that at any moment can go off and have a game like this. It's like you might shut down, you might shut down Trippy for a game and feel good about yourself, but well, guess what? Formal just went triple positive in your head and you still got blown out. So, the killing of Frenzy Metal coming in for Formal with the thrust kill onto Straysick. Formal feeling himself right now, 19-6, getting in the base, looking for more. I want to see a running riot.
Get your H4Fs in chat, baby. Formal's going off. The killing frenzy, and finally taken to task. He goes down. 10 in a row is all he can get. Poor Formal.
He just stays crouched and moves while he's crouched. Doesn't even bother trying to get back up. He's like, yeah, just change your head level because I'm not going to be there. Trippy now back in the base, getting a pull out. Look at the teamwork, though. Puts some shots down on the Gilkey. Backs down. Doesn't even try to challenge. Knows his teammate is going to be there to clean it up, guys. They're not taking any extra bows than they need to. Lucid and Formal doing work on the rest of the map. APG getting a kill of his own, so everyone getting involved in this flag cap, everyone getting a slay. Trippy running the flag easily. I don't even think he's been shot this entire time. This is going to be game over. 5-1. Optic Gaming now taking a 4-0 lead in this series. Dominance throughout the last 3 games straight, Garrett.
The Formal difference, 24-10, I believe, is what he finished that game. +14.